From the beginning to the end, MMA-Holes, a place you ought to know. MMA-Holes, a place we can go. MMA-Holes, a place you ought to know.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Welcome. Welcome to the stream, guys. Everyone, how you doing? My name is Chris, Mystic Moss, King of the Dragon. We are streaming out of the Who Loves Ya studios of Arizona. We got a fantastic show planned for you tonight. Michael Chandler getting a little frustrated with Conor McGregor. We'll get into the news. We're going to have a wonderful, wonderful evening. How's everyone in the chat? The greatest intro ever we dropped here on the MMA-Holes. So, yeah, that was that. How's everyone doing over there? Yeah, so earlier in the day today, I noticed that Michael Chandler, he's starting to get frustrated. It's about fucking time that Chandler's starting to get frustrated because, you know, McGregor's out of the testing pool. He's getting in trouble outside of the show, holding up Michael Chandler's next fight. And, you know, he's just kind of in limbo right now. So I understand why Chandler's frustrated here. And the question still looms, is Conor McGregor ever even going to come back to the sport? That is something else that is a problem and we need to solve here if we're McGregor fans, McGregor haters, or McGregor whatevers. I'm getting sick of it. I'm getting absolutely sick of talking about Conor, to be honest. I like talking about him when there are fights lined up, but there's nothing lined up over here. It's just we're watching this tough, and it's painful. We're 4 episodes in. We've been reacting to each and every stream, and it's a bunch of nonsense. But anyway, so let's play a little bit of what Michael Chandler said about Conor McGregor. And, you know, it's good to hear what his thoughts on the whole situation is, because I would imagine he's very frustrated, right? Here we go. Let's get this queued up. Michael Chandler. Let's see. I was looking for that submarine. Yeah, people are talking. You know what's funny? I've seen people speaking about the submarine, but I haven't even heard the story yet. I just heard it from the chat. I don't know what the hell's going on with the submarine, but it is quite entertaining. All right, where's this Michael Chandler thing? Hold on a second here. Michael Chandler. Michael Chandler. I just had the video. Dun, 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 dun. I think MMA Fighting was the place where I saw it. Yeah, okay. MMA Fighting. Thank you, MMA Fighting, for helping me out. What a website. Vox Media doing their thing. Here's the video. Okay, here we go. Chandler's using his adopted son's piss for USADA. Turkey baster style. That's true. That is actually true. Yeah. I can confirm that. Okay, here we go. Michael Chan's. Let's drop it down over here.
Wonderful, wonderful.
All right, here we go. Here's Michael Chandler. So no joke. Where the fook is that guy? Guru Goat raided by cops yesterday. I don't know what that means. Guru Goat raided. Is that some like gay thing? Goat raided? Do research before you go 2.5 miles below the surface. A surface, you saying? Conor's jacked. He hasn't won a real fight since November 12th, 2016. Done. You're not counting the Cowboy fight?
All right, guys. You guys have all seen the news.
Look, he looks very happy, right? He looks very happy to be talking about this.
Conor's not in USADA. 179 days left until December 16th, which is supposed to be the last pay-per-view of the year. And comically, USADA shows up at my door today to add insult to injury. Where you at, boy?
Okay, so there he goes. Insult to injury. USADA stopped by his house. So they're still testing Chandler. Conor is nowhere to be found with USADA. Congratulations, Chandler. Look what you signed up for. Got raided by the cops. Should have been got. Sorry. Oh, so Guru got raided by the cops? In the shed? They went to the shed? What were they looking for? Yeah, what's that about? What's he into? Oh, did someone fucking call the police on him or some shit? Dude, that's fucked if that happened. That's not cool. Is that what happened? The cops said they were told stab someone? Oh my god, dude. What? See, that's the thrills of YouTube. We've had things happen to us, which we don't talk about, but dude, that's crazy, man. Did they at least? I hope they didn't screw up the ramp. That's fucked. Well, baby, we did it. You made it. That's not cool, man. That's not cool. You got to be a real piece of shit to do something like that. You know, that's really not fucking cool. Well, hopefully everything's all right. I'm sure everything's fine, but that's fucked. Like, why would anyone even do that? He has trolls in his chat. Yeah. Well, we do too. Like, everyone's got trolls, right? It's, you know, the problem is the fan base that was made was based off of like a meme, right? Like, he was in a wheelchair, he's a disabled Jew, this and that, and you know, I guess when that's gone and it's not as much fun to talk about that shit anymore, I guess people got to get stupid. I don't know. That's fucked up though, man. That's not cool. Karma, no, I wouldn't want that on anybody. That's not cool. Biggest donation in history. Thank you for the raid, good sir. That's fucked up. No, that's not cool, man. I hope everything's all right. That's thank you for the raid, good sir. Strickland's burner. Yeah, there's some unstable people out there. Anyway, yeah, it's not cool. All right, so let me get back to what I was talking about here. So yeah, so it's very ironic how Chandler is talking about Conor, you know, not coming back. How does Chandler not even know what's going to happen next? Like, how does Michael Chandler doesn't even know? The coach of Tough, the counterpart to Conor McGregor, and now with Conor not being able to piss. I'm hearing rumblings of people saying, well, you know, the UFC may still have Conor fight before the year is up because, you know, money talks and people bend the rules and all that stuff. But it doesn't seem likely. It really doesn't, especially if Chandler doesn't even know what's going on. I have a feeling the UFC is like, how the hell do we pull this off? Like, we put this out there. I just don't know what we're going to do to pull this thing off. And then the kicker is Michael Chandler still getting tested. People are still showing up at his house and asking him for his juices. So it's really messed up. If you just jump in and here's the video one more time.
All right, guys. You guys have all seen the news. Conor's not in USADA. 179 days left until December 16th, which is supposed to be the last pay-per-view of the year. And comically, USADA shows up at my door today to add insult to injury. Where you at, boy?
I mean, he's taking it pretty well. He's got to be furious. The look on his face, I guess, says it all. He was stand-up dude, but he don't like Guru, but it still doesn't wish upon. No, I don't have no ill will to him. I actually don't. I don't dislike him at all. Like, I have no issues with him. We've gone back and forth. It's fun banter. Like, I don't have any fucking issues with the dude. You know, I crack my jokes, but I don't have issues with. You know, the only one I have issues with is MMA Joey. I think he's a fat piece of shit. I think that guy's a tard. But dude, he got triggered on a Twitter thing. I just wrote a joke, and he got all hell bent. Like, he's that guy is. He's insufferable. But everyone else, I mean, I don't really have like real issues with anybody at all. You know, there's just one fat cunt, and it's that guy. He's just like, I don't know. He just sits there and dies in front of your eyes. He's a weird dude. I think they'll save Conor for UFC 300 in April. I mean, that's probably the backup plan, I would guess, right? 300 is going to be a big deal. That sucks, though, man. Like, dude, like, what the hell? You're teasing that this guy is going to be fighting before the year is up. You know, it's just ridiculous. Yeah, I don't have any problem with Guru. I don't. Yeah, I mean, what is there's no beef. It's all fabricated. Like, we've gone back and forth, but there's no ill will. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's fabricated. Like, it's fun because the viewers talk about it and try to get people riled up, but we don't, like, these are the least of my problems. I'm the least of his problems. It doesn't fucking matter, you know? But there are some people, like, with smaller channels that are just like, you know, it's just like they're scrapping and trying to get our attention, or just trying to say, like, stupid shit, you know, to be relevant. Joke's on them. You know, with fighters getting in the game of YouTube, it's not going to work out well for these smaller YouTube channels. They need another angle. So I guess that they feel, you know, get nasty at us, people that are already established on YouTube, you know, that's going to be their way for success. I have no idea. Guru never fucked with us. Like, we went back and forth, but it was chat driven. It wasn't like he sent people out to fucking say anything to us. And I didn't do this. I did the same thing. I didn't fucking send people. Like, I don't give a fuck. Musical Guru sent them there? No, Musical would not do that. That dude is like, you know what's funny? Like, I actually like that guy. That guy's all right. He thinks that dude sent, no, see, that's a fucking another meme. And honestly, I think the fucking raid is probably a meme too. It's I don't know if it's real. You know? I just wanted to be your friend. There's no friends in this game. We're all enemies here, okay? And I must stand by that. We're all enemies. I hate every YouTube content creator. I don't even watch other shit. So it's like, why would I give a fuck, you know? Yeah, and Guru has donated here, and I donated 50 back his way when he had the show at Jessie on Fire. You know, it's all fun. You haven't found it? Yeah, dude. So it's a meme. It's smart, though. Like, it is smart. Say you got swatted. It's probably a meme. Especially if people are saying that Musical did it. Yeah, dude. Oh, man. Why am I getting sucked into this? It's just a fucking meme. Dude, it's not real. It probably isn't real. All right. I'm getting sucked in meme shit. We're a professional show here. We don't do any of that stuff, right? We just make CONOR donations. And by the way, D-Rest, I thought you were a man of your word. Dank Armpits. What's up, Dank? Thank you for the $1 donation. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
Wonderful.
All right. So yeah, we started the show until we got completely sidetracked. We started the show with this nonsense of Conor McGregor and Michael Chandler going at it. Why is my fucking... Oh, not going at it. Michael Chandler shooting some shots at Conor, saying, where you at, fool? I think it's a complete slap in the face that the UFC is not even letting Chandler in on what's going on here. Or maybe they're saying to Chandler, listen, bro, we don't know, man. We don't know what's up with this dude. It's really weird. And it's another bad look on the UFC. It's a blemish on the sport. I've been very hard on the UFC lately. My favorite thing to talk about. It's literally something I wanted to make my life revolve around. You know, I still love watching the fights, of course. But like this stupid drama when you sell us one thing and then you pull the rug out from under us, and it's just silly. You know, the contract should have fucking been signed, sealed, and delivered before Tough. Conor should have been in the pool before they were fucking filming this shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's just silly, man. It's silly that like the crap that they throw in our direction, and you know, we're just supposed to buy it and believe it. It's silly. I'm curious if like looking back, if the UFC was like, well, maybe we should have held off and made sure he was testing before he did this, or never said that these guys were going to fight. Like they're saying they're going to make an announcement that they're going to fight. Like when is this announcement going to happen? You know? It's craziness. So, chat, what do you think about this whole scenario as Michael Chandler is in the clouds? He has no idea what's going on. Heard Conor was a submersible with billionaires. He got hammered into controls. Maybe. That sounds pretty likely. And then still overcharges. Yeah, dude, like, right. Like, I'm telling you, as a paying customer of the UFC, I pay for every event. Every single freaking event I'm paying for. I pay for ESPN Plus. I don't pay for Fight Pass because I honestly don't even know what the use of Fight Pass is. As a customer of this product that has never complained like this in at least the 7 years of us doing this show, and before the show, I never complained. Never cared. I was just like, I just love this sport. It's fun. It's getting better. And when Conor came into the situation, it was fantastic. It was amazing, right? And then he left, and it still was fun. COVID hit. UFC was still fun. But now it's just like, it's absurdly expensive, and it feels like it's just completely watered down. Like, it feels weird, man. They just keep on selling us bullshit and lies. Like, it's a weird phenomenon. I guess that's the price you pay for a sport growing so quick. Like, how many sports have grown as quick as the UFC has? I can't think of one. Do you think Chandler will retire over this? No. I think, no. I think, I have a feeling he's going to still stay in the mix. How old is Chandler? Chandler is, let's see. Chandler, was he 36? 37? How old are you, Michael Chandler? Let's see. Iron Michael Chandler. Like, we finally get him over to the UFC. He's kind of had his ups and downs, but he's always been fun. 37 years old. Damn, man. Dustin Poirier fight was November of 2022. And then before that, he had the Tony Ferguson fight. It's funny, my timeline was screwed up. For some reason, I keep on thinking Tony was his last fight. But yeah, DP was in there. That is correct. Fiery. Yeah, it was a crazy fight. All he had to do was fucking wrestle. That's all he had to do, Chandler. Chandler stayed to a boring game plan instead of, are you not entertained? That shit would have been incredibly competitive. And, Chandler could have had a legit shot. Like, he had a solid first round. And, it is a shame that Chandler couldn't stick to, trying to win the fight rather than please the fans. So now after that, he gets the chance to coach tough. And that's a big deal, right? He gets a big paycheck. He's got the spotlight on him. He coming from Bellator and being able to coach tough is pretty cool, right? So he has a big opportunity. I understand why he takes it. And now he's stuck. 37 years of age and stuck. Now, guys are fighting in their 40s, into their 40s. And, it's not the end of the road for Chandler, but it's nearing the end. 37. I mean, how many more years do you think he's got? He's not here for a good time. A long time. I'm here for a good time, right? That's the line that Michael Chandler was feeding when he got into the UFC. So, I don't know, man. Do you guys think he'll retire after this? I don't think that's the case. Chandler wants that red panty night. Yeah, he wants to get paid, baby. He wants that sweet booger sugar money. Who else seen the supposed Sam Smith stage dive? No, I didn't see that. I still want Chandler to versus Drew Dober. Well, Matty Frivola put out a tweet says he'll go after Chandler. I would like to see that. That's what I'd like to see. Drew Dober. Who gives a shit about Dober? He lost to Frivola. Frivola stole his soul. Give Matt Frivola versus Mike Chandler. 3-3 versus when was Conor's last win? This should have been the first or second fight main card. Dude, do you think Conor McGregor could go on like a 12-fight losing streak and he'll still headline cards? Like, that's not, that's not going to happen. And Michael Chandler, think about this. Michael Chandler is just incredibly fun to watch fight, right? So if we have Gaethje versus Poirier headlining for a BMF belt, of course the UFC will have cards headlined by non-champion exciting fighters, right? Fiziev versus Chandler. I don't hate that. I don't. I did like Sarukian. I did like that. By the way, is Sarukian and Topuria the same guy? Like, I keep getting them mixed up. I know Topuria is fighting this weekend. Are they the same dude? Is he fighting back-to-back weekends? Can someone confirm that? I was confused. I was looking over here. I was like, didn't this dude just fight Sarukian? Oh, it's Topuria. Aren't they the same guy? Are they the same guy? Does anyone get these two confused? This weekend's event's pretty good, man. Saturday, it's pretty fiery, but it's early. It is early. It's a pretty fun card on ABC. Congratulations on baby Logan, but my baby Reed would whip Logan's ass. Let's set it up, baby. Let's set it. Your kid's got a little advantage, man. He's a little older. It's not fair. I know must Conor comeback fight. Conor headline fights, and you're correct. 12 losses in a row, still top. Yeah, like think about this. John Gotti III, and how dare he go on Ariel before us? Craziness. But John Gotti III was on Ariel, and apparently he's saying that the Mayweather people want to have him do a rematch. I mean, if that shit's happening, no one gives a fuck. Like it's just all about money, right? And by the way, now I'm convinced, I'm switching in the other direction, that was all a work. All a work. Like, I don't understand. What's up? There's this beef. What's going on here? There's this weird hostility. You guys wanted to kill each other. Now rematch of a exhibition fight that there was a lopsided. Listen, I like John III. Very nice kid. But what? Come on, man. I get it. You guys want to get paid, whatever. But, oh, well, I guess I'm going to have to put on my fake smile and react to that. Oh, fucking hell, man. It's just ridiculous. Any updates on McGregor's last rape allegation? No, he's still clear. He's still clean. He's still getting his feet rubbed by D. Devlin. They're still getting rubbed up. The Don needs some puss. That's true. He does need some puss. Anyway, so yeah, the Michael Chandler thing, get your last thoughts in on this, and I'm going to jump into the rest of the news. I mean, listen, Michael Chandler says that, where are you? Conor McGregor's keeping everyone held up here with his allegations, and it's ugly, man. The Ultimate Fighter's lopsided. One team is dominating. It's just a mess. Hot mess. I didn't see it just highlights, but I mean, nah. What are you talking about? The Gotti thing? Heard the NBA offered a woman $100K to go away. Yeah, so that's a weird thing. That makes no sense. That is the rumor that the NBA, here, I'll pull it up, which doesn't make any sense because this happened in a nightclub. Literally makes zero sense. Yeah, it's like, why is the NBA? Yeah, let's pull this up here. TheDailyMail.com. Conor McGregor's rape accuser claims the NBA scrambled to keep the attack quiet, and she was offered $100,000 hush money after Miami Heat security guard stood outside the bathroom while the sexual assault took place. Was it in a club? Wasn't it at a club? This wasn't in. Why would she say the security guard for the NBA when it was at a club? It was at a club. It was inside the arena? There was a club in the arena? No way. Is there really? Is there a club? And I mean, I guess it makes sense in Miami. A nightclub in the NBA arena. What? No, it wasn't at the stadium. They say it was at a club. Hold on. No way. That's crazy, man. It's smart if you're in Miami, right? Miami Heat nightclub. What? I didn't know that. I don't see anything about that. Nothing that popping up. Miami Heat. There's a secret club in the Miami Heat arena. What? Courtside Club? Is that it? Courtside Club. Well, it's not an actual club, though, is it? Hold on, let's see. What is this? Miami Heat have a club inside their arena. Oh, my God, with this fucking music, bro. Dude.
Oh, super chat.
What's up with this fucking music? Optimistically cynical coming in.
Where Conor really screwed up is not scoring 81 points before assaulting her.
Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Thank you for the 5, man. Thank you. Miami Heat has a club in the arena. So here we go. Let's see. What? Dude, what? I had no idea. That's a club. What the hell, bro? So it's courtside, yeah. Come on. Is that real? Hold on a second. It looks like they cut that shit don't look real. Hold on a second. That's not fucking real. Look at the way the camera cuts. Not saying there's not something in the arena, but that shit's fucking, that's fake as fuck. It goes like this, and then it just, yeah, dude, what the hell, man? What do the comments say? That's fake. That's why I hate YouTube. Everything's fake on YouTube. It's annoying. That's different, but it's a vibe just because of Miami. No wonder why, James. That's not a fucking, dude, these people. That's not real though. That is not real. What did they just showed us there? Because it cut and then all of a sudden there was a club. Redesigns courtside club here. Here's let's say dining festivals.
Inside, another way to enjoy that.
Oh my God. Another way.
Game.
Here we go. Here we go with the fucking stupid music. It was all a dream. Wow. Okay. I stand corrected. Damn, that's smart. I don't think the Knicks have anything like that. They definitely don't have that in Arizona. Yeah, they learn something new every day. Who knew? So the club was inside. Oh my God. Oh my God. Let's punch the mascot. Look at this place. Still playing this music? Let's see. Oh my God. I want to hear what you're talking about, but you've got this dopey ass fucking Pride music in the background. Man, this looks very expensive. Looks very expensive. This looks like a good place to rape someone. I mean, grape someone. I used to read Word Up magazine. Yeah, this looks like if I was going to rape someone, I would definitely do it here. It'd be a fantastic place to do that. The Miami Heat courtside. All right, so, and this girl is claiming 100K hush money. I tell you what, though, like, oh my God. Dude, if there's any, like, truth to that claim, that's a pretty crazy thing to say. That's a pretty gay, like, 'cause if that was never said, I mean, how do you prove that, right? So I guess they could just say, we never said that. They're not going to put it in writing. Is there, I wonder, is there any proof that she has that they sent her? Let's see. It tells Daily, let's see. The attorney tells DailyMail.com that officials at the Heat and NBA were scrambling to keep the June 10th incident quiet and offered alleged victim hush money. So what happened? She got raped. She went to security and says, hey, man, Conor just raped me. And like, here's 100K. Shut up, bitch. Is that what happened? The NBA offered 100K to keep it quiet, according to the source. They rescinded the offer when the news broke. Oh, shit. So because she spoke, according to her, that they're like, we're not paying you now. Mitchell says both Heat and the Basketball League could be liable for what she claims happened to their client. So yeah, listen, if this thing is still coming out, like, I still think she's full of shit. But if this thing keeps going, who cares about the testing pool? Conor is like, he's got to deal with this nonsense. Some of the security guards who stood when it happened were not McGregor's. They were hired by the Heat. I don't, like, what? It doesn't make any sense. They decided to cater to a celebrity instead of protecting a young woman in trouble. It doesn't make any sense. Like, I've said this before. I've been in situations where the security is like, they're never like, hey, tell me what girl you want to rape, or, you know, like, I don't know. I don't know. It's just a weird situation. They're like, hey, if any girls come up there, let me know. That's weird, man. Something's not right. Something still seems a little fishy about this story, but it does get more and more interesting. Here's Conor. Here he is. There's this girl. There they are. You know, the thing that doesn't add up is, like, there's cameras everywhere. He's literally looking at the camera and smiling, getting ready to fucking smash his whale. Ahoy, matey! And, this is such a weird story, man. It's still like, even though this is like old news now, it's still weird. That's not the girl? Where did you get that from? That is the girl. What are you talking about? Right? That one girl isn't a little shady. Like something's not adding up. I feel like there's something massively missing. It was the fat girl. What the fuck are you talking about? It was. By the way, she's not fat. She's thick. She's got a little extra cushion for the push. She's not fat. D-Life is lying. Why you gotta lie, D-Life? Why you gotta lie? Yeah, that's the girl. You can see her clearly walking into the bathroom with him. But like, what are you talking about? It's not the second. The second girl kept walking. Dude, I watched the video like 400 times. The second video, the girl kept walking. That's the girl that followed him into the bathroom. I could tell by her blowhole. No, shut up. Anyway, yeah, so that's weird. So yeah, with more news constantly breaking, there's no way. There's no way it's Conor's gonna fight before the year ends. And like this thing keeps going. It's like he's never gonna fucking fight. Like, what are we doing? What is Chandler? What's Chandler do? Chandler, I mean, all right, if you're Michael Chandler, what do you do? Let me know in the chat. If you're MC, what would you do in this situation? What would you do? She didn't want it that way, thus 100K nanny. Well, I mean, if it is true, if they were to offer $100,000 to keep your mouth shut, would you take that? I wouldn't. Because then I'd be scratching my head, be like, all right, let me talk to my lawyer. If they're offering me 100K, that's literally peanuts to what I could actually make if I could prove him guilty. So if you would take it, no, you wouldn't. You're lying. You're straight up lying. You know how quick you can go through 100K? You're lying. That's a straight up lie. Buy another black. So you're saying Michael Chandler, he should just get another black kid to make himself feel better? Chandler's got a lot of options actually, but here's the thing: those options are not nearly as good as Conor, right? Because even if you lose the Conor fight, you're still getting paid an obnoxious amount of money. So that's the problem. It depends. Is he still hungry for a title shot? Or is he just looking to get paid? You know, that's what it comes down to. I think he wants both. I think he's trying to have his cake and eat it, and that's the issue with Chandler. But anyway, Conor, uncensored picture of McGregor's accuser in Discord. Do you really? All right, it's probably fake. So let's move here. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I had a feeling. Actually, this is real. Here it is. So, actually, I thought this was going to be fake, but he is actually right. This is real. So, this is breaking, guys. If you're just jumping into the stream, first off, hit the like button, okay? And before we show this picture, shout out to mybookie.ag. Promo code MMA-HOLES for 100% match on your first deposit. Mybookie.ag. Promo code MMA-HOLES. You get 100% match on that first deposit. Place your bets, win your money. Just follow the mystical to the green, the plus, and get it done, all right? Mybookie.ag. Hit that promo. Also, Millions. Shout out to Millions. We got a link in the description if you'd like to support the fighters. We have a super link down below. You can buy signed stuff. You could buy their merch. You can help out these fighters, pay their bills if you feel that the UFC is not paying enough to the fighters, or if you're just a super fan, you want a collectible to put up in your house. Check out Millions. Our link in the description down below helps the fighters, and we're working with them too. It helps us as well. So go to Millions down below. Super simple. And ESPN Plus if you're looking to watch the fights this weekend with Topuria or Sarukian. I don't know, the same person, they're fighting, and we're going to watch it against Josh Emmett. All right, guys, you ready? You ready to see the picture of the chick? The unfiltered picture. Now, we might get canceled for this. There's a good chance that we could get canceled, so I would urge you to hit that like button while you still have the chance, okay? But I'm going to show this to you, and you may be a little startled. The woman in this photo looks a little bit familiar. I don't know if you can recognize her face, but she does look a little bit... there's something about her that just... I feel like I've seen her before. Now, here she is, Conor McGregor at the nightclub. Apparently, it's in the arena. I had no idea it was in the arena, but it is here. It's here. This is it. This is her picture. Does anyone know? Does anyone recognize this? Do I need to put this a little closer? Here, let's dissect this a little bit and see. So here's Conor in the background, and there she is. Beautiful dress. Looks all dolled up. And, oh, wait. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Is that Choo Choo? Is that Choo Choo, motherfucker? Is that Artem Lobov? No way. Oh, my God. That's Artem Lobov. No, forget it. Oh, wait, hold on. I don't know. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, sausage. Thank you. Parapa! All right, let's move on to some more news stories over here. Alrighty, so we spoke about a little Michael Chandler. There's a couple of stories here. Oh, this is interesting. You know that guy from Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg? You ever hear? One's in the chat if you've ever heard of Mark Zuckerberg, the guy that's like a robot, and he made Facebook. He's really creepy, and he has an unhealthy obsession with Mackenzie Dern, and he's got an Asian wife. Well, it looks like he's going to get in a cage with Elon Musk. It's going down. Get ready, friends. Elon Musk responding to the Zuck over here. I'm up for a cage match if he is. So Elon Musk versus Mark Zuckerberg? You guys down? You down for the Musk versus the Zuck? Who would you pick in that fight? How would it go down? Who would win? We've seen Zuck training. He's doing his jiu-jitsu and stuff like that. But Elon wants that smoke. Elon wants it. I got to be honest with you. I would watch this way over Gotti Mayweather 2. In fact, I'd watch two ants fucking before I'd watch Gotti Mayweather 2. That nonsense. But anyway, who would win in this fight and how? Be honest, Chad. Who would win? I mean, I feel the Zuck would be the favorite. Elon would probably be the plus money. But Elon's putting chips in people's heads. Maybe there would be some way he could put a chip in Zuck's head. I don't know. And Zuckerberg seems like a cuck. I might have to go with Elon. I don't know. It's going to be a tough matchup. What the Zuck is going on? Elron will send his combat AI drone. Or Elon. I can imagine Elon punching and it's not good. Yeah, imagine Elon throwing a punch. Would watch this over Nate versus Jake. Yeah, tell me about it. I saw that face-off again today. It was online, and I got to be honest with you.
Warning. Warning. Attention MMA-Holes. Warning. Be on the lookout. Warning. There is a deer loose. Warning. This deer is very dangerous. Warning. I urge you to stay inside. Warning. Keep your wife's legs closed. Lock your kids in the attic. If you don't have an attic,
250!
hide them in the refrigerator.
He's a man of his word!
Deer, 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 run from the fucking deer.
Deer!
Deer, deer, deer.
Oh my God, it's a fucking deer!
Run from the deer, run from the deer, 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 oh deer.
He did it again!
The deer.
It's a fucking deer!
Pure madness. Run for your lives. Or hide in the refrigerator. Oh shit, it's a deer! Oh my God, it's a fucking deer!
It's a deer!
Oh my God, it's a fucking deer! Oh my God, it's a fucking deer!
Oh my God!
Oh my God, it's a fucking deer! Deer!
Oh my God! A $250 deer! What?
Leave me be, I'm ancient.
What? What? $250 bomb donation. A deer. Oh, deer.
Wonderful, wonderful.
He's a man of his word. We made a deal. He's a man of his word. I cannot doubt the D. And because of that, he has unlocked phone lines. When I get through these stories, we'll open up the phone lines. We'll talk to you people in the chat. D-Rest. $250 donation. Holy smokes, bro. Thank you. I didn't think he was going to do that. I honestly. I think he was going to terrify me with the deer. Well, anyway, if you're just jumping in, we were just speaking about Elon Musk fighting Mark Zuckerberg. Who would win? Hold on, I'm gonna put a poll in the chat. It's a very important poll. Might be the biggest poll we've ever put in our chat. I can't believe he just dropped $250. Holy smokes, that's crazy. Who wins in a cage fight? Okay, here we go. This is a very important question. Elon Musk or the Zuck? Very, very important. I mean, so you can see it over here. Mark Zuckerberg reacts to Elon Musk challenge for MMA fight. We're going to hear what Zuckerberg said in response. But I mean, this is the fight of the century. I mean, if you can't make CONOR versus Chandler at the end of the year, this is the fight to make. This is it. This is what you headline T-Mobile with. Okay, it's going to launch into the chat with my slow typing. Zuck's response, send me location. No, is that his response? Dude, that'd be hilarious. Was that his response? That's what he wrote. He did a KHABIB. I just saw that. I'm up for a cage match if he's in, and he goes, send me location. Oh, man, we might have to go. We might have to go with the Zuck, man. We might have to go with the Zuck. I'd root for Elon very hard, but we would have to go for the Zuck here. That's crazy, man. Send me location.
Super chat.
What kind of world do we live in? Bradley.
I think if Michael Chandler loses to CONOR, I think he retires because he's going to get that red panty night.
Yeah, right? If you fight Conor McGregor, he finally comes back, and you lose to him, yeah. What do you need to fight? Like, you got paid, you leave the gloves in the cage, and you're like, the good time is over. The good time is over. I had a good time. You know? He's going to be pushing 40.
Super chat.
Bradley.
Who wins, Alexander Volkanovski versus Yair Rodriguez?
Man, Volk all day. Volk all day. I don't even think it's a question. I know Yair's looked pretty good lately. He's the interim champ. Volk all day. I feel like Volk's going to do naughty things to Yair. I'm curious to see what Yair is going to bring to the table. It's not fun to pick the favorite, but this one here, yeah. I'm very confident that Volk's going to win this fight. I have a feeling he's going to be a sizable favorite. Okay, let's move on from this nonsense here. Thank you so much, Bradley. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for the donations. Like I said before, I will open up phone lines tonight because, I mean, you get that much in donations. Hey, if you guys want to keep supporting the show, I absolutely appreciate it. Drop a Streamlabs donation. We got the new Conor McGregor one that it was stuck in my head all day today. All day. I cannot stop singing that great song. And we're getting closer to our goal over here, so you guys are really making dreams come true. Appreciate it. All right, so Jeremy Stevens is fighting. He's boxing. I did see this, so I figured I'd just throw it out there. It's not, the biggest story in the world. But it's on the Jake Paul card. You guys brought it up. Someone in the chat brought up Jake Paul versus Nate Diaz. Well, Jeremy Stevens, Chris D'Elia is fighting. You might recognize Chris's name as well. So that's happening if you care. I mean, that's how you know it's a slow news week. When Mark Ramundi on ESPN's website's got to talk about that shit. But who the fuck
is that guy?
Is doing that? I say run it back with Aldo. That's what I say. Do that again. Like that was a close fight. Wasn't it a draw? What else we got here? Let's see. More Conor stuff. Let's see. Oh, yeah, we saw this. 6 figures. We spoke about that. The accuser. Let's see this one here. I'm going to try to rush through this so I can get to your phone calls. If you guys want to call in. Haven't spoken to you in a minute. It's been a minute. Elon is fat. The paparazzi exposed him shirtless looking like a polar bear. Well, Elon also had that hair transplant thing that happened, right? He doesn't look like his real self. He's Elon. Yeah, I might have to go with Zuck. Although Elon in our poll is taking the lead. He's dominating. Let's see. Let me put this poll up real quick. Elon. Oh, Elon. I still can't believe D-Rest did that donation. I thought he was horsing around with me. I was like, he's not a man of his word. He would never do that. Wow, 62% so far picking Elon. By the way, it doesn't make any sense. We have more people in the chat, so vote away. It's a very important poll. Yeah, look at the shocked emojis. They're very shocked by this, that you guys aren't voting. You need to get your votes in. If you're here, you have to vote. It's part of your job. It's your civic duty in the MMA holes. Thank you, Little Seal. Yeah, we're going to take calls via Discord. Here's the thing. Like, when we had regular phone lines, people called like crazy. In Discord, people are afraid. Don't be afraid. Don't be scared. Discord's super easy, super simple. It is an app. It's free. But the reason why we use Discord, one, it's very clear, clean when we hear your calls. And two, we can get calls from all over the world. So that's fantastic. You guys can call in from the UK. You can call in from anywhere through Discord. India, wherever you want to call from. Give us a ring. No charges or anything like that, and we can hear you. So let's hear your beautiful voices tonight, okay? D-Rest put his hard-earned money to hear your voice. Tyson Fury rips. I like when Tyson Fury goes after Joe Rogan. It makes me laugh. Little shitbag Joe Rogan for starting absolutely ridiculous debate over John Jones. Yes. What did he say? To be honest with you, all this talk of me and John Jones fighting in a cage, absolutely ridiculous, Fury said at a recent Q&A session in Bangtawa Muay Thai and MMA gym in Phuket, Thailand. Everyone's going to Thailand. It's reported by Bloody Elbow. Like, I am the lineal world heavyweight champion, the man who beat. All right, so he's all right. Where's the? I want to hear when he calls him a little shitbag. It was actually Joe Rogan, little shitbag, who started this. Just out of the blue. There was no talk of me or John even fighting. John's a great guy, probably a GOAT of MMA, Rogan said. Oh, if Tyson Fury goes in a room with John Jones, blah, blah, blah. He didn't say MMA fighters or boxing. Okay. Okay. He didn't say an MMA fighter or a boxing fight. He said go in a room together and Tyson Fury is not walking out. So I don't know where it all started. And John said something and I said something and we've been going back and forward. But what the weird part about this is the UFC has actually reached out to Tyson Fury. Like Dana White, who, a couple weeks back said he's not into making circus fights? If I'm not mistaken, isn't that what Dana White said? Dana's like, yeah, I'm not into making these circus fights. This is nonsense. Next thing you know, he's like, Tyson Fury, I got an offer for you. So, Dana White actually did reach out to Tyson, and he said on multiple occasions that he was going to reach out to Tyson Fury. It clearly looks like that Tyson doesn't want any of the smoke. So let's all move on. Thank you. Let's move on. It's not happening. And here we go. Ilia Topuria, the guy that's the same as Sarukian, right? He is fighting this weekend. He's another guy running his mouth saying that he wants a title shot, according to BJPenn.com, if he beats Josh Emmett in Jacksonville. Let's look at the resume over here. Let's go to the old Tapology, Topuria, who is also very good. I mean, there's a reason why he's in the main event. He's undefeated, unblemished, 13-0. Now, unlike Sarukian, who has a couple of blemishes, Topuria doesn't, right? He's a hype train, 26 years of age. He is finishing fools left and right. I mean, look at this. He had the decision 2 years and 8 months ago, and then ever since then, he's been smoking fools. Damon Jackson, knockout. Ryan Hall, knockout. Jai Hebert, knockout. Bryce Mitchell, submission. Biggest win right there, that Bryce Mitchell one, right? Made him look terrible. And then Josh Emmett coming off the loss against Yair for that vacated strap. This is a banger. It's a big step up for Topuria, like massive step up for a guy with only 13 professional MMA fights against a guy in Josh Emmett who's a seasoned vet, got good hands, and he could also play the game of, hey, I'll win this by a decision. Like, he's a very smart fighter as well, Josh. It's a good matchup, strong matchup, solid matchup, but Topuria is a minus 335, doing Josh dirty with the plus money over here. Now, Josh is 38 years of age, but I could tell the gamblers out there probably be saying, hey, you know what? Maybe we got a shot with this one with the under. Not me. I think Topuria is legit. In fact, Topuria, I have more hype for than Sarukian. I think Sarukian's a little more smoke and mirrors, whereas Topuria, we haven't really seen much bad from the guy. The guy is dangerous. He's on a roll, and he says he wants a title shot next. It's going to be a little tricky to get a title shot next because look at the featherweight division. and you have a couple of roadblocks. You have Yair Rodriguez, who, of course, just fought Josh for that interim strap. You have Alexander Volkanovski. They're going to try to unify that belt. You have Max Holloway, who's fighting another fight that he's going to win against the Korean Zombie. You still have Arnold Allen there. He's still there. It's not like he just lost to Max Holloway. It's one fight. Arnold's still a problem. Josh Emmett's there. Calvin Kattar has shown some promise once again, as Calvin Kattar's still there as well. You got Giga Chikadze, who's saying, and this guy, boy, did he fall flat, but this guy is looking to prove everyone wrong, and he's got a hell of a lot of skill and talent as well. So, to say that you're next, little ambitious. Little ambitious. Maybe one more fight. I know Josh Emmett is sitting at 5, top 5 fighter, but I'd say one more. Maybe even 2. But let me know in the chat, what do you think? It's a good matchup. It's fun. Big step up for Topuria, but pump the brakes on title shot. Let's see. It makes me feel, dude, Emmett is surprising, but also disappointing in the same time. Yeah, it's like just when you think Emmett's gonna be like, okay, you know what? He's gonna do it. He doesn't. He seems to always fall flat in those big moments. But he is fun. He knows when he can pass his tests. That's all that matters. Okay, what are we talking about, Retro Roman? What up? How you doing, Stacks? What's up? Topuria is gonna murk. Jai Habera was working Topuria with a reach advantage until he got murked. I love. You know, I vaguely remember that fight. To be honest with you, I don't remember that fight. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it. I love Emmett though. He's a real beast. Emmett is scary looking. That's true. Emmett is very much like a vampire. He does look like an extra from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. But I'm sure this is not the first time he's heard that. Emmett versus, man, what a step up for Topuria. It's a smart fight to put together. Got a guy pushing 40 that just lost an interim strap fight. And Topuria is charging up the rankings quickly, like ever so quickly. And wasn't Topuria the guy that wasn't he running his mouth with Paddy Pimblett too? Wasn't he that guy as well? That's when he first like got on my radar, when he was going back and forth with Paddy. Another guy that's shelved because of an injury. But yeah, it's a good fight. This weekend's fun. This weekend's actually pretty fun. Looking through the card for a fight night, not bad at all. Neil Magny addressed also the Ian Gary call out, but that doesn't mean anything because Gary's gonna be fighting Jeff Neal, so that's not happening. All right. I see a donation slipping in over here. Let me play that, and then I'm going to play a quick break. And when we come back, I'm going to open up some phone lines. So get in our Discord. If it's stuck, don't worry. Stay on hold. We're going to get your calls. We're going to get to your calls because you guys donate. You guys support the show. And D-Rest comes in.
I've got a smartphone and I need a time machine.
Come on, D-Rest. Let's go, champ.
Yeah.
Your mother in the States, Jackie, you punk ass white boy. Come here and tell me that if I fuck you in your ass, you punk white boy.
Let's go.
You faggot. You can't touch me, you're not man enough. I eat your asshole alive.
You bitch.
Fuck you, you hoe. Come and say in my face, fuck you, ass.
Gonna get me canceled.
Everybody. You bitch. Come on, you bitch.
Tone it down.
You scared coward. You not man enough to fuck with me. You can't last 2 minutes in my
Tone
world,
it
bitch.
down.
Look at you scared now, you hoe. Scared like a little white pussy.
I'm going to get demonetized.
Scared of the real man. I'll fuck you till you love me.
Well, there goes that.
Killers.
D-Rest. Thank you, D-Rest. Drop in the Mike Tyson time machine. The time machine. We're still in search of the Conor McGregor donation tonight. Are you guys going to give it to me? Drop the donation, Streamlabs. That's the big 30. Thank you so much, D-Rest. You are savage tonight, man. An absolute savage. Appreciate you very much. The time machine. That's an oldie but goodie.
Super chat.
Bradley.
Why did they make Corey versus Umar Nurmagomedov?
Yeah, when the news got announced, that was the one thing I couldn't wrap my head around. We did a stream. We had actually, as soon as they announced it, we were live. So we did it. We spoke about that. So what, 2 streams ago, right before the McGregor one, and that was one of the first things that jumped into my head. I was like, wait, hold on a second. Hold on, pump the brakes. I saw the Weasel put something on Twitter after I had to make sure I got that clip over to him, show him. Yo, bro. I'm way ahead of you. Way ahead of you. Yeah, when they made that fight, it was head-scratching because you have Cheeto fighting Henry, but Cheeto just lost to Corey, and Corey is fighting Umar, who's ranked, what, number 11? Huh? And I even tagged Corey on Twitter like, bro, you got to be vomiting right now. Like, that's craziness, right? That sucks for Corey. That sucks so much for Corey. And I kind of understand why Triple C rather Vera than Corey Sandhagen. It's not like Vera's a layup, but he's a lot easier of a matchup than one of the tallest, longest guys in the division that can grapple and strike, you know? So, yeah, Triple C dodged the bullet there. And Corey Sandhagen got fed to Umar. So that's happening. Both fun fights. I'm interested in seeing both, but it is peculiar with Corey Sandhagen. Thank you for the $2. Okay, so I'm going to play this quick break. When I come back, I want your phone calls. I want to speak to the people, the MMA-Holes. I haven't heard from you in a while, but tonight's the night. We're going to hear from you guys from the chat all over the world. Hit up the Discord. Stand by. If we don't take your call right away, just stand by. We're going to get your call in. I want to talk to the people tonight. I want to hear your beautiful voices, okay? We'll wrap up the show with that, but we'll be right back after this quick word. I'll see you in a minute.
Do you feel that the UFC is doing your favorite fighter dirty and not paying them enough? Well, I understand. They need to be paid appropriately. They put their lives in danger inside a cage and compete in their underwear. And that's not easy to do. You can make a difference by going to millions.co, link in the description. If you're a creep or a pervert, you can get a signed, fight, used, and worn bra. If you're a normal human being, you can get a signed hat or signed gloves. Anything is possible at Millions. So click that link, change a fighter's life. And if you don't, well, stop bitching and complaining about fighter pay. Friends, let's take those phone calls, baby. It is that time of the show. Thank you to our sponsors. Why are you keeping me waiting? All right, let's go. All right, now is your chance to talk. Now is your chance to call the show. Call the show right now. Hit our Discord link in the description. Like I said, it's free. It's completely free. Hit that Discord link. You call from anywhere in the world. This is all courtesy of D-Rest. Shout out to D-Rest. Going ham on those donations. And D-Rest has been killing it tonight. I've got a smartphone and I
Another
need
time
a
machine.
time machine.
Oh my God.
What's your mother in the steak, Jackie, you punk ass white boy? Come here and tell me that if I fuck you in your ass, you punk white boy.
Thank you.
You faggot.
Thank you,
can't
thank
touch
you.
me, you're not man enough. I eat your asshole alive, you bitch.
Okay.
Fuck you, you hoe. Come and say in my face, fuck you, ass for everybody. You bitch. Come on, you bitch. You scared coward.
Yes.
You're not man enough to fuck with me.
Okay.
You can't last 2 minutes in my world, bitch.
Okay.
Look at you scared now, you hoe. Scared like a little white pussy. Scared of the real man. I'll fuck you till you love me.
Wow.
Straight up.
Thank you, D-Res. Drop in the ninth. Wow. Back-to-back time machines from D-Res coming in. Yo, my man D-Res, thank you so much. We got the jukebox down below. If you want to tickle that, feel free. All right, let's take some phone calls here. What do we got? Pulse, you there?
Yes. Hello, can you hear me?
I hear you, Pulse. What's going on, man?
Oh, not too much. How are you doing?
Hey, man, I am wonderful. How about yourself?
Same. Wonderful.
Nice. Okay, what's on your mind, bro?
Well, quickly, I was gonna say, your boy Henrik Lundqvist, he's topping the 2023 Hall of Fame. Did you hear?
No. What Hall of Fame is this?
I think I read the NHL Hall of Fame.
Oh, is he really? Well, good for him. No Stanley Cup and getting in the Hall of Fame. That's good stuff. I like that. I didn't hear about that. No.
Yeah, wasn't he one of your favorite players?
Well, not one of my favorites, but I got to DJ one of his parties, which was pretty cool. I got to do...
That's what I remember. What was it? It was like some sort of a magazine cover?
Yep, got the magazine. If you look at the pictures, got the magazine photo party. Me and V-Neck were DJing his party, yeah.
Now, did you also take the pictures?
No, I didn't do the photos for that. No, that was like one of our first big DJing jobs too. So I was very nervous. But yeah, we DJ'd his party. It was cool. He was a nice guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought I remember you saying that you were a photographer at one point.
Yeah, I did pictures for SNL. No, not for SNL, excuse me. I did it for the UFC, for Weidman and Wonderboy. I did their video. I did some of their video.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
it's true.
Speaking of Hall of Fame, I'm trying to make that Wall of Fame, man.
You got to get on here, man. You got to get on this Wall of Fame. What's up with the
ready.
merch?
I'm so ready for it, man. I'm ready to make that wall. I'm waiting on that shirt, and as soon as I get it, I'm gonna take a picture verifying who I am.
Jessie said that it was shipped. I got to talk to her about it and see what the hell's going on here. So she said it was shipped. So apparently it is en route. I'm shocked that it didn't get there yet, but we'll see. I'll see what's going on with that.
Okay, quickly if I could, I just wanted to react to I know a few fights happened this weekend, but I wanted to talk about the Bellator fight.
Okay, yeah, give me what you got.
What did you think about Romero, man, at like 46? I felt like, some people say Nemkov is the best 205er in the world. Some people say that he could beat Jamal Hill. So it's like a 46-year-old Yoel went in there and he gave him a pretty tough fight, I would say.
Yeah, I mean, considering, Yoel, he held his own for the most part, for sure. But I don't know.
He dropped him twice.
Yeah, it's weird too, because if you think about it, Nemkov was fighting a middleweight, right? Like that's what I kept thinking over there. So I don't know. Saying Nemkov beats Jamal Hill, I don't see that happening. I think Jamal wins. Nemkov is very good. Who would you pick in that fight?
Oh man, I'd say it would be close. I mean, Nemkov, he had a loss to Jiri earlier in his career, but I kind of look at them as neck and neck, and I feel that Prohaska would beat Jamal Hill. So I don't know. It would be a close fight. I'm not going to say he couldn't do it,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Yuri's a different fighter now too, right? Both fighters are way different fighters, Nemkov and Yuri. So that would be an interesting rematch. But still, I still would have to favor the UFC talent right now. Nemkov does look fantastic, but yeah, I would have to favor the UFC talent, especially if he had a tough time with Yoel Romero. Not to take anything away from Yoel, but Yoel to me is always going to be a middleweight. I know he's a big dude, but I feel middleweight.
Yeah, but I don't care what anyone said. I thought it was exciting, man. He switched up his style. He showcased 3 different styles. He showcased the 52 block system. Then he went Drunken Master. That was fun as shit.
That was fun. I will give you that, yeah.
And then when he started salsa dancing, that was cool to me.
But you know what? Like, why didn't he do that in the beginning? Like, I feel like, or at least the first round, okay, the first round's a bust. Let's start in the second round. And why did he wait so fucking long for that? Like, I feel like, all right, the game plan's not working. This tentative shit's not working. Let's start salsa dancing now. Like, why did he take so long?
I agree. He should have implemented that earlier and maybe even wrestled. He could have won. I feel he could have won. And I think Nemkov, if you were to say the world rankings at 205, he's at least a top 5 guy, I think. He's their best light heavyweight, but I think he's top 5 in the world. So it's like old Romero still went in there, and that was one of the tougher fights he had in Bellator. So, you know, I'm not calling for a rematch or nothing, but I wanted to see Romero. I wanted to see him take it because I feel like that's the only thing he never did in his career. He was an Olympic gold medalist. He's beaten champions, but he never held a belt, and even a Bellator belt. I felt like it would have capped his career off right, you know?
That would have been a nice way to go out. I'm with you on that. I was rooting for Romero in that fight, so that would have been nice.
Yeah. And then quickly, if I could, man, how about Cannonier, man?
Oh, yeah. Well, listen, Jared he's that guy right now. It's like bizarre. Like, to do what he did to Vettori, and like, I mean, especially from second round on, it got to the point where it was just like, man, this guy is in the zone. And now you got to think, okay, a rematch with Adesanya, what does that look like? Does that look the same?
No, I don't think so. I think now he knows what he has to do, and he's on a mad tear right now because, you know, those two contenders back to back, Strickland and Vettori. If I'm him, I just wait. I don't even. Everybody's talking about KHAMZAT. I just wait, man, because you should capitalize on this because I feel it would be a different fight this time. The first fight he was too tentative, and I think this time he knows what he has to do. He has to go in for the kill.
Yeah.
And
the problem with
now
waiting
that we've seen him.
With Cannonier, though, the problem with waiting is he already lost to Izzy once, right? If he never lost to Izzy, waiting could work out for him. I feel it with that loss to Adesanya, and it was a little bit lackluster. They kind of nullified each other. It wasn't the best fight in the world. So I feel like he would get passed by. So he has to, if the UFC throws something at him, he's just got to take it, and hopefully that gets him the next shot, you know? I think he's one away.
Yeah, I was going to say he sits at number 3 at middleweight right now, so he can't be too far away. And if whoever wins Duplessis versus Whitaker, I guess is next up. So that would make him next, right?
Yeah. You know what, Pulse, you've been on Brobo Platter, right?
Yeah, I have. Have you been checking it out?
I actually saw a little bit of their last stream. I saw you on there, and I noticed it's like a different person here. It's like a different caller.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it sounds like you've hit your stride a little bit. You found a little more. You sound like really comfortable now.
Okay.
Are you wearing those glasses? I did see the glasses. Are you wearing those glasses?
No, I had to plug them in. They were starting to short circuit. So.
This short circuit? Oh, okay. Very good. Well, hey, man, I'm happy for you with that. Anyway, go ahead. Back to your thought.
No, that was basically it. I just, that was basically it. Oh, and as far as Conor McGregor business.
Yes.
Man, like, I don't know what to say. I don't want to say this bitch is lying, but it's like we've seen video of her willingly going into a bathroom. It's like, what the fuck would she think was gonna happen, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not saying, hey, she willingly walked in the bathroom to get raped, but at the same time, she knew she was going in there for a good time. She knew unless she's like, oh, I got to take a shit. Can you get me to the bathroom as quick as possible? Like, other than that, like, what else could she be doing in a bathroom? Like a fucking handicapped bathroom getting escorted in by bouncers and shit like that. Like, I don't understand. Were they going to fucking play patty cake? It doesn't make any sense.
Maybe she went under the guise that she was just gonna go do some blow with Conor.
I mean, that is possible. That is possible. Maybe well, she had to blow something else too as well. I guess I don't know.
Okay, well that's all I got. I'm gonna let other people call in. I'll talk to you later.
All right, there he is. Pulse coming in. Look at that. This is the new version of Pulse. Very confident, a calm, cool. Actually, you know what? I got to say this. Pulse has always been good on calls. He's never been bad. I've never remembered Pulse being bad on a call. He's good. Speaking of good, we have Johnny Walker, another good person on the calls. Kevin.
Yep. How are you?
Kevin, how you doing, buddy?
Good.
Okay.
Hey, let's talk about Danny Cormier real quick, your favorite commentator.
Okay.
There's comments saying Jim Miller should be not be in the Hall of Fame.
That's what Cormier said, yeah. Do you agree?
Who the hell is going to go out on a limb and say that? Who in their right mind, even if you believe that, would say those words? Jim Miller, the records books up the wazoo, fan favorite. I mean, the only other fan favorite I could think would be Cowboy Cerrone. And for Danny Cormier to go out and say that, how many times I got to tell you this dude's biased as hell? Biased commentator, biased comments, and that's just another prime example trying to say that Jim Miller doesn't belong in the UFC Hall of Fame.
Yeah, it is a little weird. It is a little weird. I guess because Cormier's in there and he's like, you got to earn your stripes. I was a 2-division champion. I was this, I was that. He's trying to push his weight around. But I mean, when I think Jim Miller, like there are streaks of losses here. But if you think about it, he is the type of guy. There should be a part of the Hall of Fame for people that were actual company men. That's what Jim was, right? And is. Jim's the type of guy, if you can't get him a fight, there's a prospect in there that's dangerous. Jim's like, I'll fight him. And he's been in wars with actually top-tier guys. So I don't understand how you do not put him in the Hall of Fame. Like, there's room for
155. 155, the deepest, most stacked division. He's been fighting nothing but the best fighters in the world. 205 is not the best fighters in the world. They're a lot of sloppy 205 pounders. 155 is just, it stacks. Killer's row. You don't ever get an easy fight at 155. Danny Cormier, just another example. Piece of shit, man. Fucking can't believe he would say those things. It's honestly insane that he would say those things. Like, just such a prominent position, commentator, so well respected. No, he doesn't deserve to be in there. I couldn't believe he said that shit. But anyways, what else are you gonna talk about? Marvin Vettori. Another guy I got to shit on. I mean,
yeah.
What are you doing, dude? The only thing I think of, this dude's the third best fighter in the UFC. He's a third-ranked fighter. He looks like a drunken amateur fighter. He looks like an amateur fighter, just slow, sloppy, predictable. The same 1-2, head, chin straight up in the air. He looked like an amateur in there, agree or not.
All right. Well, I'm not going to say amateur, but I don't necessarily disagree. How do you game plan for Marvin Vettori? He does the exact same thing in every single fight. He doesn't change anything up. So you basically look at one fight you see in all the fights, right? So you're right. He prides himself on that chin. He's constantly coming forward, and you execute the appropriate game plan. You got to beat him up bad. And Cannonier was able to do things to Vettori that they were tough to watch sometimes. Like if they threw in the towel, it wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing, So I don't necessarily disagree.
He was getting whooped.
Yeah,
he's getting whooped. That was one of the worst beatings I've seen in a while.
Coming off a fight like that. Yeah, Vettori, like, what do you do when you come off a fight like that? Like how do you reprogram yourself? How do you reset? How do you bounce back from something like that? That was embarrassing.
You heard the comments. He said, if I can't improve or something, then I'm gonna retire. Like, after a fight like that, it's got him contemplating retirement, and yeah. I don't blame him, because you just got completely embarrassed. I've never seen anything like that. This dude's supposed to be one of the best fighters in the world, and you look like an amateur out there against a 40-year-old. And that's why I said something about Bellator. I'm like, this dude's a third-ranked fighter in the world. I don't want to go out there and make it some hot take, Bellator versus UFC, but I see Bellator fighters that look way better than that. Someone like Dalton Rasta. I think he's like 7th or 6th or 8th fighter and ranked fighter in Bellator, and he looks way better. His boxing smooth, crisp, angles. And Vettori just looks sloppy. Just looked like so predictable, sloppy, stiff, same, 1-2, 1-2. I mean, if it wasn't for his big blockhead chin, I don't think he would have got this far.
Yeah.
That's one thing I'll give him. Dude's he's got probably the best chin I've ever seen.
Yeah, his chin is unbelievable. That's like the worst thing to be known for, though. Like, it's cool as a fan to say, wow, that's amazing, the shots he can take. But being that guy, you don't want to be remembered for the guy with the good chin. That's a bummer. That's a bummer for him.
Yep. And I'll say my last point here is Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor. Report regarding Conor is a lot of people, they look at the persona and they can sit there and say, I mean, obviously he did. Look at him. Look at his personality. He's probably all coked up and stuff, but you got to look at these women, man. They're looking for a payday. There's some vultures out there way worse than Conor McGregor. And you don't think they're willing to go out there and lie about something like that to get a 6-7 figure payday? We've seen it time and time again with this Me Too shit. So, you know me, I'm the biggest Conor McGregor hater. I love hating on him, but when it comes to something like this, we got to hold these people accountable who lie about shit like that, because it's becoming a weekly occurrence, it seems like, with these famous men getting accused and getting their life ruined with no due process, reputation smeared, and it's getting out of hand.
Yeah.
And I think that's my final thoughts on today, on that subject, because what else is there to say? What else?
There's nothing else. You've said it all, Kevin.
That's right, baby.
All right, be good, man. There's Kevin coming in with hot takes. Hot takes, Kevin. Two back-to-back two banger calls back-to-back. You may agree, you may disagree, but what we all could agree with is those are pretty solid calls. Now, with the Conor thing, yeah, if she is found falsely accusing Conor, something has to be done. There should be a counter lawsuit or something like that. It is ridiculous. He's not wrong. He isn't wrong. And listen, I take like rape very seriously. Like if that is anywhere near remotely true that happened, it's the most despicable thing in the world. Lock him up, throw away the key. So I'm not glorifying rape just because we have our Conor McGregor grape donation, you know. But when you think about it, you're at a nightclub, you got the attention of Conor, right? You're doing your thing, and then all of a sudden, Conor comes over to you. He's spending all this time chatting with you. Where are those pictures? Damn, I lost the pictures. Fuck. He spends all that time chatting with you. He lures you into the bathroom, this and that. You know, you blow him, you do whatever. You're tickling his anus. I don't know what's going on. You're snorting coke off the fucking sink. I have no idea what's going on in that bathroom. No clue. But you know, going in there, you're going to do something a little bit wrong. You're going to do something a little bit dirty, right? You're going in the bathroom with a stranger being escorted by security guards in a nightclub. What's going to happen? In your mind, what is going to happen, right? Like, what's happening in there? Like, think about it. There's nothing positive that could happen at a situation like that, right? So you're going in there, and to claim that someone did something horrible to you in there, I don't know what, I mean, unless he fucking beats you up or, you know, like it just doesn't make it, it doesn't add up. It really doesn't add up. So if, like I said, if she's found to be falsely accusing him, I have a feeling that Conor could go in the other direction. I mean, what are you going to sue her for? Like, she's probably not worth anything compared to what Conor's worth, you know? It's just a weird story, man. And I'm so over it too. It's like, it's a bummer that we got to keep on talking about shit like this, but it keeps popping back up. Now, at the end of the day, maybe Conor should just go home, go to the basketball game, punch the mascot, do that whole shtick. You're showing up on Regis and Kelly or whatever the hell that morning show is, Kelly and Seacrest, whatever it is. You're showing up on that show to announce the arrival of your fourth kid. And you're out fucking at the nightclub. You know, like, just nothing good can happen. You know? It is silly. So I'm not saying Conor deserves these accusations, but at the same time, it's like, try to pull it together, bro. Try. At least try. All right. Anyway, we got Sausage. Sausage was trying to call here. Sausage? Daddy, would you like some sausage? Okay. Sausage, you there?
Yo.
What's up, Sausage? What's going on?
Not much. So I see fucking Eddie Alvarez offered to take fucking Conor McGregor's place and fight Chandler for the third time.
Whoa! I like that a lot. A lot. Yes.
Oh, yeah, those two had some fucking bangers in Bellator, dude. That fucking first fight, god damn, that was a fucking fire-ass fight.
Dude, I fucking love that. And this is what I think we should do. We should put on the line, who wins stays in the UFC. That's what it should be. Who wins the fight stays in the UFC. That is fucking juicy. And for the new people that haven't seen those old fights, do yourself a favor, run it back. Watch those two knuckleheads go at it in Bellator. Dude, that makes all the sense. I love that.
Hell yeah, I was pissed off when fucking Eddie Alvarez left the UFC, dude. He was a pretty good fighter and missed out on some fucking bangers, dude. I mean, him and KHABIB, that could have been a fucking good-ass fight.
That is great. That is a great angle. And you can still, like, if Chandler beats Alvarez, a former UFC champion, you know, like, you could still make the argument, like, the UFC can kind of finagle a way to put him back into the mix for a title shot or something. You know, something stupid. Doesn't make any sense, but still, they could weasel something together. I don't know how they left off with Eddie, though. I feel like they left off weird with Alvarez. Something doesn't seem right.
Yeah, I don't remember when he left, if they were on good terms or not, but well, fuck it, dude. Bring him in. All right, who else you going to put Chandler up against?
Yeah, dude, I love it. I love it. Unless you're putting him up against a Matt Frivola or something, which why would Chandler go from Conor McGregor? No offense to Matt. To, you know, well, what about, nah, it's kind of crazy. I was going to say Paddy Pimblett, but that's nuts.
Well, if he can make it in time, I mean, why not?
Yeah, I don't think Paddy can get back, though, before the year is up.
Yeah, I think towards the end of the year, he's just going to be getting back in the gym.
Yeah. Yeah, Alvarez is that's perfect. That is. I love it. I absolutely love it. Makes all the sense.
They better get him in fucking USADA now.
That's the problem, yeah. Eddie would have to hit Eddie's so on the sauce. There's not even a doubt in my mind.
He claims he's been clean his whole fucking career, just a little extra caffeine.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Eddie Alvarez would fail a USADA test right now. You know, there's got to be something in his system that's not legit.
Maybe Dana's not looking forward to having his wife back in the crowd.
Yeah, they're like, we had to get you out of the UFC because of Eddie. That nonsense. Yeah, but I like it. I do like it.
What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, fucking Jake Paul and Anderson Silva are trying to do the fucking fighter union again.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, they're getting serious this time, they're saying.
Huh. You know what, Sausage? I got something to throw at you. I want to know if you're interested in this. If we do a show, right, and there is a slow news night, and I'm like, I have nothing else to talk about, you seem like you're plugged into, like, all the stories. You pretty much got all the stories. So what if we chimed into you? We do the Sausage News Hour, news portion of the show, and we just fucking drop a line to you. Would you be interested in that?
Yeah, we could do something like that.
Okay. All right. That might be something. Yeah, because there's some shows, like, especially lately, there have been shows that I'm like, what the fuck? There's nothing to talk about. I'm out of here. So that, you know, maybe we can do that.
Yeah, honestly, there has been some slow news days lately.
It's been terrible. It's been absolutely terrible. Anyway, what were you talking about?
Anderson Silva and Jake Paul fighter union.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so what's the deal with that?
I don't really know the whole story, but they're getting serious about it. They want to start to do fighter pay and shit like that. So, I mean, those are kind of the guys to do it. I mean, Anderson Silva, fucking legend in the sport. Everyone knows him. And then you got Jake Paul and his fucking star power fucking trying to annoy the shit out of Dana White.
Yeah, I mean, well, now with Jake with PFL, it could get interesting. It could get interesting with this whole union. This union's so far away, though. Like, I don't think I'm going to see it in my lifetime. I don't know. I just don't. I feel like too many fighters got to really put a lot on the line, you know, be willing to give up a lot. And the UFC has the Contender Series. They'll be like, walk. You know, you need champions to fucking hold the line. When you got Aljamain Sterling bending over, spreading his ass cheeks and saying, oh, yeah, I'll fight in Boston on short notice, a short turnaround. Sure. Like, when you have shit like that happening, none of these champions are going to do that, you know? So the Fighters Union will not happen in my lifetime. Never happen.
I wonder what PFL thinks about that shit. Like, Jake, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, unless there's some, like, under-the-table shit going on with the PFL, I don't see it happening. I don't. I wish it would happen. I think it would be great for the fighters. But unless you have the big superstars standing strong, it can't.
Yeah. I don't know, man. But one of these days, it's bound to fucking happen and get that fucking Ali Act enabled in fucking MMA.
Yeah, I do hope they can figure out a way to protect themselves. But listen, like we're working with millions. They have their platforms on social media. Just be smart. Boy Kano's starting his fucking YouTube channel. He's doing his thing over there. He'll be making money in no time on his YouTube channel. Just use the platform. Fuck the union. You know, because it's not going to happen. The fighters on the roster right now are not going to have that union to protect them. It's not going to happen anytime soon. So use your platform. As soon as you get into the UFC, you win the Contender Series, you get the contract, Start it up, baby. Get that social going. Have your friends working with you. Have a little fun. It's going to snowball if you keep winning. And, you know, the sky's the limit. The sky's the limit.
Yeah, you got to fucking sell yourself out there and shit. The UFC's not going to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a different way to make money. It's a different way to be a professional athlete. It's not traditional. The UFC could pay more, of course. But listen, it's just not happening that way now. So, you know, do what's right.
Like fucking Paulo Costa, I don't know why he hasn't like fucking partnered up with anyone with like an energy drink or something and call it Secret Juice or like a protein shake.
Yeah, it's surprising.
Fucking millions.
That is very surprising. That Paulo Costa doesn't have. I'm sure he's been pitched something. He probably just didn't get. He doesn't seem like the type of guy that would jump on the first offer. You know.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, he seems kind of smart when it comes to that stuff. Like he doesn't leap into things unless he's getting paid good money. So I think I'll figure something out for sure.
Oh yeah, I forget who he's against, but Chris Curtis got a new fight announced.
Oh, I did see that. Yeah, I did see that. Hold on. Yeah, it did pop up.
Hernandez or something.
Yeah, the dude with the earrings, who is fucking nuts. Like that dude's very good. His hold on, what's his name? Hold on, Chris Curtis. Yeah, that just got popped. Let's see, Chris Curtis. What the hell is that dude's name? That dude, Fluffy, isn't it? Fluffy? Isn't that his nickname?
I don't know.
I think it's Fluffy. Hold on a second here. If it is the Fluffy guy, wow, it's not even on Tapology yet. Shit. Let's see. Did you put
Anthony Hernandez?
Yeah, Anthony Fluffy Hernandez, right? Dude, that guy's a beast. He's a fucking young beast, but it makes sense. The fight makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense. I like it. Wow, Fluffy's getting a fight versus Chris Curtis. That's a banger.
Yeah, it's in September.
Dude, Fluffy's nuts, man. I like saying Fluffy. He's nuts, man. Anthony Hernandez is crazy, man. That last fight he was in, who did he fight in his last fight? Hold on, Anthony Hernandez. I need a Jamie. Anthony Hernandez. I lost to Jessie. Here we go, Fluffy. It's a big so they're giving Chris a fight that is a little dangerous here because Fluffy's not ranked. Here he is. So he had that fight. It was Shabazi, and that's what it was. Yeah, he smashed Shabazi in the third round. Just broke him. Just absolutely broke him. He had an answer for everything. Dude, him versus Curtis is going to be fire. Holy smokes.
Hopefully no fucking bullshit happens this time. No headbutts.
Imagine a third in a row. Holy cow. This guy was in the Contender Series in 2018. That's when man, that time flies. Holy smokes. Now he's like a UFC vet. It's nuts. Yo, look at the canceled fights. Duplessis, Duraev, Stoltzfus, Soriano, Pinellas. Jesus Christ. I wonder if those are all injuries or people chickened out. This kid is like a dark horse problem.
God damn. You got more canceled fights than KHABIB.
Yeah. He's this guy, yo. Him versus Curtis is going to be a fucking banger. That's a good fight. Wow, Chris is taking a dangerous fight. All right. Anything else, Sausage?
Fuck. Where the hell is the prodigal son already? Keep saying you ready to pop. Where is he?
Who?
Your son, the prodigal son, Logan.
Oh, Logan? Nah, he's chilling. He's chilling. Well, Jessie went to the doc again today, so she is 4 centimeters, if that means anything to anybody. So she's in active labor right now. It's just a matter of when he wants to get his lazy ass out. He's already lazy.
Yeah, get 2 drones to call in and start telling his jokes until he pops out.
Yeah.
That'll get him.
Yeah, he might never come out if that's the case. All right. All right, Sausage. Thanks for the call, man. Appreciate it.
Later, Slapnuts.
All right, there he is. The Sausage calling in. Sausage. I saw something here. I saw something, and I'm going to play it. D-Rest coming in with the mighty Anzalone. Michael
Watch out, here he comes with the ranch friend, heart and soul of the holes, Mrs. Steely girlfriend. Time out, trolls. Welcome to the dead end cock, so big that you can't even comprehend. Bust and groan, making bitches moan on the timestamp throw while the chap was stoned. Hold up, Save the show for the tales will be told about Michael Anzalone.
The GOAT, the ANZ.
Let's go, kiddo.
There he is. The Anzalone flies. Always in our hearts. Always.
Wonderful, wonderful.
The mighty ANZ, OG of the channel. Miss you, ANZ. Miss you. Wow. Thank you, D-Rest, for the 1970. Yo, D-Rest is tickling them all. He's tickling them all. By the way, so I was thinking of something here. Let me pitch this to you guys really quick. I was thinking of adding something like a little depth to the channel. We do a lot of live streams. In fact, we're live every single night. It's getting to the point where it's getting a little ridiculous. I'm thinking about mixing it up. I don't want to do these uploads where I'm like, hey guys, it's me, Mystic Moss, and here's my take on this. Like I can't do it. I can't do the Chael bit or any of these other YouTube channels. It works for the algorithm. It's just not me. But I was thinking, I'm such a massive, talented music. Just some may say a musical genius. Why not do uploads of original songs? Now I'm not talking about I'm talking about MMA related songs. I'm talking about something's in the news that's hot. I'm about to drop a fucking track about it. What do you think, guys? What do you think? Should I do this? Should I do an upload here and there? I was thinking maybe once a month. Just drop a track. Drop a fucking track. Put it out there. Remember Maurice Spears, friends of the show? He used to do that, right? He used to drop tracks. Got a little tired. There's a gap in the industry. It needs to be there. It needs to be filled. Should we just fucking drop like a playlist of mystical tracks? Weird Al. Yeah, mystical Weird Al. I'm thinking about it. Because when I made that fucking CONOR donation, a fire was ignited once again. That CONOR donation is by far, listen, I love all my donations. They keep the fucking lights on here. But the CONOR donation, it's art. It's a piece of art. Can't take it for granted. It's a piece of art. You don't get that a lot. And I'm thinking, let's get this out. So if you guys want to drop ones in the chat, maybe we'll do that. And I will definitely lure Jessie into those songs. But I love it, man. I love locking myself in a room and making a dopey song. And this opens up the world, too, for the people that make GIFs in our Discord. You crazy motherfuckers. Like, I could drop in the Discord and say, hey, guys, the song's going to be about this. Give me your fucking craziest GIFs. And I won't just choose one. I'll choose them all and throw them in there. So we'll have the community part of it. So when you're clicking on these videos, your art will be on there as well. So I'm thinking that might be the way. Little tidbit over here. I think it'd be hilarious. We'll have some fun with that. So let me know in the chat what you think. And if you're watching the replay, let me know in the comments what you think. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Oh, yo. D-Rest gifted 5 double champs. Come on. By the way, I see you guys in the phone lines. I will take them. We got 2 more calls. I will take those 2 calls. Hang on in a second here. Let's give a shout out to the new members. Come on. Zoman.
Let's go, champ.
Ethan. I'm not making no... Yo, guys. JJ, I am not doing that nonsense. I'm not doing that Chael Sonnen. Here's the thing. Here's what I think about that. I do fucking long-ass streams talking about that. I'm not doing that shit. Breaking news, guys. This is what happened here. I'm not doing that shit, man. It's so saturated. Oversaturated. Nah, I'm not doing that shit. That shit's gay as fuck. And nothing wrong with being gay as fuck, but not doing that. I would make so much money. No. Listen, I am not fucking selling my soul. I already sold my soul when I did this show in the beginning and all the craziness. There's no fucking way I am going down that rabbit hole. It's just too many people are doing it. It's bending over to fucking give shit content. It's shit content, and they're a dime a dozen. They're everywhere. Everyone's doing it. They're rinsing and repeating. They're all copying each other. The thumbnails are all looking the same. It's garbage. It's straight trash. But it works. It does work. Listen, it's not me, man. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Here's the thing. Like, no, it's not happening. Unless I'm desperate, then I'll do it. But let's take these last calls here. Let's see. Yeah, if I'm desperate, then yeah. If you see me do that video, I'm completely desperate, and I'm lame as fuck. SSSSSANOCI, you there?
Yes, I'm dying of heat stroke.
You're dying of heat stroke? Where are you?
In my room. I'm dying. It's too damn fucking hot in New York. Humidity.
Oh, no AC?
So I got fans and stuff. It's just they're taking a moment.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, SSSSSANOCI, what's going on, man? What's new in the life of SSSSSANOCI?
I don't want to think of real life. Let me just talk about MMA news and stuff.
Okay, give
Too
it to
much
me.
bullshit.
Give it to me. Give it to me hard.
So first thing, I can't. The event last week was alright, but you know what? I was wondering who has a better resume for a chin, Max or Vettori? Because I think they both have the record of never been knocked down or knocked out.
Shit. That's a good question. Yeah. Max Holloway, known for his chin. But I'll say this. I'm going to say Vettori, and here's the reason why. Max hasn't had to rely on his chin, whereas, Max has these other skill sets that nullify his opponent, and Vettori literally, has to rely on his chin. He seems like a one or two trick pony, So I'm more impressed with Vettori's chin.
I feel like he has the chin that was reincarnated from people like Dan Henderson and Chris Lieben. Those guys Henderson had the most ridiculous chin. It took forever to break that chin.
Yeah, he did. He definitely did. Eventually, age is going to catch up on any of these guys with these rock hard chins. But yeah, Vettori, it seems like he doesn't have that off switch. Like you getting knocked out is like, isn't it your brain protecting? Isn't it like your body, everything's being shut down for a reason to protect you, right? Whereas Vettori doesn't have that in him. Like,
it's because of the massive skull. The skull, you know how it takes time for the blood to travel to the brain? The problem is his skull is too thick. It takes a little too long for it to register.
There's too much pasta fazool in his face, to get to his brain. Yeah, I don't know what it is with the guy. Like, it's weird. He just has that face that you just can't do anything to it. He's tough as nails.
Speaking of tough as nails, did you hear about Gaslam?
Shavkat, right?
He accepted. He said, let's do it.
Yeah.
Welterweight return. I was like, you are a crazy bastard. I give you all the respect in the world. Yeah. That is not a fight I would take.
Yeah. So, Gaslam is trying to, and he's trying to do his YouTube channel too, I noticed. Like, he's trying to really get that thing going. So he's trying to use this to kind of catapult his social media and YouTube. So, yeah, Kelvin versus Shavkat is, dude, I just want to see Kelvin. Honestly, Kelvin versus the scale is the biggest fight because he's going back to welterweight. Just fucking make weight. I don't give a shit who you fight. Just make weight.
I would say if Kelvin somehow wins this, talk about the comeback of the year.
Yeah, Kelvin when he won the Ultimate Fighter and there was that experiment at welterweight. He was the fucking guy. He couldn't beat the scale. You figure that out. He's a player, and he's still very young too, right? Kelvin, is he even 30 yet?
31, 30. He's 31, 32.
Okay,
he's
still young.
Not that. He's only in his young 30s. I don't know exact, but I know he's not like 35 or anything. It just seems like he is because he entered the UFC like 22, 23. So he's been there for a bit.
This is the guy that used to be the biggest problem that Izzy ever faced, right? It's kind of insane to think about. And yeah, he's had his ups and downs at middleweight, but the dude's tough as nails. You get to that welterweight at a healthy weight cut, Kelvin, yeah, he should be real fun.
I mean, if you look at just his return, he had his skid, he came back, he beat Chris Curtis, and he got a ranking because of that after that long return. Just imagine the next step up. Oh, I come back, I think Shavkat's like what, rank 6, 7?
Yeah, hold on. Let me look at the rankings real quick here. I was about to just pull up Kelvin. Hold on, let's go to the rankings. So, dude, Shavkat was the guy I predicted champ by the end of the year. I was hoping that he would be a little more active, but unfortunately, that's not happening. Shavkat is a massive issue for that weight class. So yeah, Shavkat is 6. So I don't know where they're going to insert Kelvin, but yeah, Shavkat is 6. Yeah, where's Kelvin?
I'm just saying right now, though, that is the comeback of the year. if he wins that fight, not only do you stop one of the biggest hype trains of that division, he basically almost snatches the top 5 spot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think it would be nuts. And he's not a horrible wrestler or anything, so I think he would still be able to. I don't know how well he'll do in the division in the upper tiers, but he's not old and he's well-rounded enough.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, Kelvin getting a win against Shavkat shakes everything up for sure, and it adds another flavor into that welterweight division. Yeah, dude. Like I hope it happens. I really hope it happens. That'd be great.
I mean, I don't want Shavkat to lose, but at the same time, I don't feel if Shavkat loses, it'd be the worst thing in the world for him.
No, yeah. Shavkat wins, the boogeyman's coming. If Shavkat loses, Kelvin Gastelum has a resurgence. I don't know. Every time I think of like a great comeback story, I think of a guy like Robbie Lawler. How that guy was like rock bottom, came back and became a champ. You know, like when I think of guys like if Kelvin can come back, find a way to beat the scales, hit that championship weight a couple of times, win the title at welterweight. Come on, man. What a story.
And I'm just looking at the rankings right now. I think if he keeps the form he's going and he shows the ferocity he showed against Izzy those years ago, I think he could potentially beat most of those guys at welterweight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It would be hard, but I could see a way from winning each fight because, like I said, he's not a slouch in any department.
Yeah. Yep, Kelvin, and he doesn't really have much mileage on him, even though he started super young and tough. Like he's had those breaks, like those long breaks, and he had that mental and physical healing that he needed to do. Had a solid fight against Curtis, even though that headbutt did, you know, Chris wasn't happy about the headbutt, but still, he still got the win out of it, you know. So I think fighting Chris Curtis, he realized who Chris Curtis was a welterweight as well. He realized, okay, listen, if I want to make a real shot here, I got to find a way to get back to that welterweight.
You know what? I also hope if he somehow wins, I just hope Chris says, fuck you, I'm going to welterweight. Like he said, I'm petty, motherfucker. I'm going to chase you.
Yeah, you know what? That's a good point. Chris Curtis loses to Fluffy. Don't be surprised. The guy's what, 30? Chris is 36, 37? How old's Chris?
He's 35 or 36.
Okay.
I know he's not 37 yet.
I thought he was like 37. He's getting to the late 30s. Like Chris he's approaching because he's been in the game forever. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Chris says, "Okay, I just lost to Fluffy, unranked dude. The only way I stay in the UFC is either I become a prize fighter or I try to go down to welterweight again," which he was in welterweight before. And dude, that'd be hilarious if he chases Kelvin. Kelvin wins. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. That'd be hilarious.
So the last thing I just want to bring up, I don't know if I can even watch Tough anymore after the news that McGregor fucked it up.
It's a waste of time. It really is. The show is a waste of time.
And what's even sadder is just these prospects keep getting the asses kicked. I was hoping there was gonna be some magical upset from Mr. Herpes, as you call him.
Mm-hmm.
But fuck, it's like I give him credit. He's the first fighter to survive to a decision. So he actually is he?
What's that?
Actually, no, he didn't survive. I think wasn't he the first one to survive the decision? That guy this week.
The first guy to survive a decision
for the season.
Oh,
I think I was finished.
I don't fucking remember. 4 episodes and I don't remember. I don't even know. Dude, I
know
check
most
out.
of his, I know most of his fights have been lost. You know what? The funniest part of that whole episode was just the ending when he was walking towards the little corner of everyone that looks beating the shit out of.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, that's just sad.
That was sad.
I'm the greatest.
Wait, hold on a
I'm
second.
the greatest fighter of all
Sit
time.
down, hold on a second.
And I believe that with my heart because I never stop coming. You're gonna have to put me to sleep or knock me the fuck out to get me to stop coming. Because I never stop coming. Never stop coming. Never stop coming.
I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming!
Never stop coming.
I'm coming!
Never stop coming.
I like this donation.
Never stop coming.
Wow. That was crazy. D-Rest.
Bud Light Phagit, be sure to drink the Dick on Gay Pride Month.
Thank you, D-Rest.
Love you too, mid-rest.
Wonderful.
D-Rest hit one of the new donations. You got the second one in you, D-Rest? You got the second one in you? Thank you, my friend. All right, sorry, Sanosi.
Anyway, the point I just wanted to make was the fact that I don't know if I can watch anymore. And you know what? I think that whole preview you saw of McGregor shoving Chandler, I think it's going to be next week because I don't know how many losses in a row can you take before you snap.
Yeah, so the shove happens probably after he loses one or two more, and he's just like, I got to get this team fired up. Guaranteed. That's what happens. Yeah. So the
I think
shove
he
is coming.
wins, though, next.
Oh, does he?
There's a reason why I think so. Based on the preview of next week, the guy that's on Chandler's team seems to get he's someone who's one of McGregor's boys.
Wait, but he isn't Jason Knight next week?
Nope.
Oh, he's not next week.
I can't remember. No, he's not next week.
Oh, I thought
he's the last one. He's the last one in the bracket. I looked at the thing. He's the last bracket fight of that week. So 3 more fights.
I could have sworn Jason was...
4 more. We've went through 4 fights, 4 left. Yeah, he's like near the very end, like 3rd to 4th.
Hold on, let me just double check this. So Jason Knight. Yeah, maybe you might be right. Yeah. Yeah, I was just looking at Jason's Instagram. Like, he's so hyped about his performance on Tough. Like, the way he's talking on social media, you would think he won the whole thing. Interesting. Okay. We'll see what happens. I hope, listen, I'm a Conor guy, but I hope he gets swept. Like, it'd be hilarious.
I know the guy for next week, I think, if I remember correctly, he was a Tough winner from before. So if he actually wins the tournament, he'll be the first ever winner of 2 Tough competitions. The guy who's coming up next week on Chandler's team.
Yeah, the weird guy with the glasses. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I forgot his name. But I know.
Yeah. I think, though, unfortunately, as much as it kills me, I think it's going to be the Neckbeard that wins.
Neckbeard. What, that wins the whole thing?
Yeah, I don't want it to be because I think it's very cliche, but I'd rather it be someone like Jason Knight.
We'll see. We will see. Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm going to keep track. It seems like people like the live reaction, so we'll do it until it gets stale. I just don't I don't know how much longer I could watch it, to be honest, but if people want to hang for it, I'll keep doing those streams. It seems like other people are doing live streams as well, so I guess there's some sort of market for that. But it is, it's a rough, at least it's only an hour. You could just kind of, it's like, you do your time, get the fuck out. I don't know.
Yeah, they gotta change the format. Well, I know you probably have another call or two, so I will head out, and It was nice seeing you guys. I'll try to hop on Friday.
All right, Sanosi, thank you. There he is, Sanosi, High Score King, calling in. All right, we got our final call of the evening. I want to thank everyone for stopping by. Appreciate your company as always. We got the Knitter. The Knitter calling in. Knitter with an attitude. Knitter.
Knitter with an attitude. Yes, I have an attitude.
What's up, Knitter? How you doing?
But I'm doing okay.
Nice.
Keeping busy with the business. Been pretty busy with that. So.
Okay. So what's on your mind?
Haven't had a whole lot of time to keep up with anything, news or any of that stuff. MMA, just watching the fights on Saturday and trying to get your show in. And yeah, it's been tough because you're on, 7 days, 6 days a week?
Yeah, we're on way too much.
That's good. That's good.
That's what I told Jessie. I'm like, you know why we're on so much? I'll tell you, be honest with you. When I looked at our memberships, I was like, we have to be on. Like, if it wasn't for our memberships are like, dude, they're like a lifeline right now. Like, I looked at that financially, it's been great. So, shout out to the members. The members have been fucking, and thank you to all the members out there. DRES gifted, even if you gift memberships, thank you, because it's been a blessing from you. It's the only monetization thing from YouTube that has been very effective. It's what, $3 a month? I mean, come on, let's go. That's the way, baby.
Yeah, the one package. Yeah.
That's why we're live so much, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that and you're good, and there's no other show like yours. So hey,
thank you, Ann.
It's gonna be 7 years pretty soon.
I know. It's a lot. It's a lot of streams. It's a It's a lot of live streams. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
You know, we're talking about Vittori. Yeah, that was he has a good chin, but that was horrible to see him. That was bad.
Yeah.
He did not look good at all.
That's a stat.
I'm not picking him. I'm not picking him ever again.
Wow.
I know I'm not.
Never
I don't care
again?
who he's fighting. I'm not picking him. I'm tired of it. He just, I don't think he's that good.
Wow.
Like, I don't know how he's up there so high. Maybe
Yeah.
it is what KFC said, his chin.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts. No one can finish this dude, but he's relentless. But we finally saw a guy with, man, like the way Cannonier went the 5 rounds in his cardio. Like usually Vittori, you can't really out cardio Vittori, but Cannonier did. Like it was pretty nuts, man. The output that Jared had, pushing 40 and looking fresh in the 5th round, it was crazy.
Yeah, he picked him apart. It looked like he was making it look easy.
Yeah.
I mean, I know he wasn't going down with anything, because he, like, Vittori just keeps on coming at you and he doesn't. But man, he just was just picking him apart. I was just like, God.
Yeah, he was coming. He was coming and coming.
Coming. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're doing songs. Man, those have been really good. Those were really good. Just the last one and also the CONOR one, man.
Wait, would you say
those
you look
the
choppy.
donation ones, the new ones? They're like CONOR and I'm Coming.
Oh yeah, yeah. Those were fun to make. Those are fun songs for sure.
I can imagine if anybody hears you, what your neighbors probably think.
Yeah, thankfully, where I'm doing it, only the people in our house can hear the ridiculousness. It's quite embarrassing. Yeah, it's pretty embarrassing to do, but it's fun.
Yeah, it seems like you have a lot of fun. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know where you come up with it, but hey, what you got talent.
Thank you, man.
Got talent. Anyway, like you said, boy, Logan just doesn't want to come out yet.
No,
he's probably gonna wait. He's gonna wait till the very last minute.
He's probably gonna stay in there a couple extra years. I don't know. He's like, by the way, Zoman Zombie in the chat says you sound hot, Ann. What do you think about that?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, I'm always hot. What can I say?
There you go. Whoa. Wow.
Even in Oregon.
There you go. See? You're firing them up. You're turning on the men. All the men in the chat right now are all fired up right now. They're like, I see it. They're dripping. There's semen dripping out of their penises.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well,
it's true.
What can I say? I just have that kind of voice, I guess. My deep menopause voice.
It's a fetish. I love that.
It's just natural to be down as low. Yeah.
Yeah, the deep menopause voice. That's pretty hot.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty hot. Yeah, you go back here, the old calls, my voice is so deep now.
Yeah. Is that what happens when you hit menopause? Your voice gets deeper? Is that true?
Yeah, we start turning into a man.
You grew a dick.
We're getting longer around our face and more hair, and our voice gets real deep, and our Adam's apple comes out a little more. And the little dick and.
I'm getting so turned on right now, Ann. Thank God you're the last call of the stream, because I gotta take care of business now.
Oh my God! Yeah. Well, I've been doing that for you for years now, Chris. So you should be used to it by now.
It's true. It's true. I've had many erections to the sounds of your voice, and I just, I may not mention it every stream, but it happens a lot. Jessie can confirm.
God. Yeah.
Yes.
Redhead. Yeah, you're like my second. You're the second hubby. What can I say?
It's true. Well, listen, I can't. No one can beat Mike, right? Mike is the number 1, but I'll always be your number 2, Ann. Okay.
Yep, number 2.
All right, Ann. Let me get. I gotta go, man. I gotta jerk off. Okay.
You got really?
Yeah, I'm gonna go
okay.
masturbate. Wait, give me something to throw into Spank Bank right now, so I could vision later, Ann.
Oh, well, it's hot out, so I'm in my red panties and my black stockings.
Thank you, Ann. Thank you. One's in the chat if you're gonna bust the nuts to that. Wow. Put the kids to bed. Ann's here. Naughty time with the knitter. I love it. All right, Ann. Have a great night, okay?
Oh, you too. Love you, Chris. Love you guys.
All right, there she is, Ann H.
Wonderful, wonderful.
I don't know what just happened there, but it happened. And I enjoyed it. Well, guys, you could thank majorly D-Rest. I mean, D-Rest literally went nuts tonight with the donations. So big thanks to D-Rest for killing it with the donations. Thank you to everyone for stopping by, of course. Everyone that hit that like button. If you had a good time, make sure you smash it up. If you're watching the replay, comment section. It works. Just try it. Just say something. Say hello. Say hi. You'll see a heart come up next to you. Your comment. And helps the algorithm, you know, people commenting and stuff like that. Or leave the stream on in the background, you know, go take a shower. Put it on replay in the background. Just let it play, you know. Always helps. The poll, I forgot to check this poll out real quick. So Elon Musk, 59%. Mark Zuckerberg, 40%. So the people are saying Elon Musk for the dub. There it is. Elon's getting the win. Elon Musk, the muskiest of the Musk. All right, let me do this real quick here, and then we'll get out of here. Give me a second here. I X'd out of something that I wasn't supposed to. If you notice, like, throughout the stream, the voice might be going off to the video. I got to figure out what the hell that is. I've been noticing that a lot lately. I think I got too much open on my computer. I got a lot of stuff going on here. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank the sponsors. I want to thank the people in our live chat, the best community in the world, everyone that hit the Fukin likes. Members, I can't thank you enough. Hey, if you're not membered up and you want to hit that join button, feel free. You could do it even when we're not live. I appreciate the memberships. I did not realize how much it helps us. So thank you to the members. Thank you to the patrons. Thank you to our sponsors. Thank you to everyone for showing up tonight. We're going to take it away with a song from D-Rest.
From the beginning to the end, MMA-Holes, a place you ought to know. MMA-Holes, a place we can go. MMA-Holes, a place you ought to know.
Pearl cream.